They start with number 3, tailback, 5'6", 141, a senior, Tyler Stevenson. For the Spartans on defense, a safety, number 5, 5'11", 180, a senior, Matt Selvig. For the Pirates, number 4, an end, 5'9", 144, a junior, Seth Clifton. At the nose guard for the Spartans, number 30, 6', 205, a junior, J.R. Maldonado. At the quarterback position for the Pirates, number 5, 5'9", 164, a senior, Dave Hollowell. Starting at defensive end for the Spartans, number 14, 5'11", 185, a junior, Nikolai Lund.
This is Kim.
An offensive end for the Pirates, number 24, 5'11", 194, senior, Tyler Rollinson. And one quarterback for the Spartans, number 20, 6'2", 210, a senior, Chauncey Hendren. For the Pirates, at fullback, number 32, 5'11", 225, a junior, Scott Schultz. At the other corner for the Spartans, number 22, 5'9", 160, a junior, David Lybrand. Center position for the Pirates, number 50, 6'1", 212, a junior, Rich Kimball. The linebacker for the Spartans, number 25, 5'9", 178, a junior, Jeff Jones. At the guard position for the Pirates, number 52, 6', 188, a junior, Marcus Bowie. Defensive end for the Spartans, number 55, 5'10", 186, a junior, Jordan Baker. For the Pirates, an offensive guard, number 99, 5'9", 197, a senior, Justin Arneson. And for the Spartans, a linebacker, number 65, 6', 175, a junior, Ryan Maldonado. The Pirates are coached by Sean Hollowell, assisted by Eric Agnew, Dolly Icopini, and Trent Schreiber. Coaches for the Spartans, John Baker, the head coach, assisted by Sean Cromwell, Morganoy, and Jason Wolf.
They're starting ready.
And our lead of the Pirates. Spartans, of course, will mix it up. They throw their quarterback, Selvig, can throw the football. Will keep it and roll out and run. As we are underway, the kick is in the air, short kick taken at the 30.
Schultz at the return gets up past midfield and still on his feet. Finally gets to Spartan territory.
With the return.
Close to the 35 for the Pirates. In the I formation, Schultz and Stevenson in the backfield. Quarterback, Hollowell. They hit the long count, fakes a handoff. Hollowell with the quarterback keeper around the left-hand side. Gets
Hollowell with the keeper
on the carry. Up close to the 30.
Skull and crossbones flags, and they're standing not straight out, about 3/4 angle, so, and from the side, the wind out of the south will have no effect on the ball game.
Hollowell up over center, handoff, first man through, Schultz with
Schultz with the carry.
Close to a first down, just Schultz split out to the right, and Stevenson in the backfield. Hollowell, the quarterback, up over center, takes the snap, with the keeper around the right-hand side, having trouble. Now a flag is thrown, and
Hollowell with the keeper.
He might get back to the
flag on the play.
Good play there by that defensive end, Jordan.
The indication.
Spartans, as he stacked it up, and coming in to help out was Chauncey Hendren, but the ball back to, it looked like the line of scrimmage is going to be about a yard short. They talked to the Scobey Spartans, and it's going to go against Hysham, pushing from behind here by one of the Hysham backs, and they'll march it up.
Hands in. Hollowell and Schultz in the backfield. Moving over the line, and flags fly.
The flag is on the play.
And that will go against the Pirates.
Looked like the left end with movement there.
Motion penalty. against Hysham.
And there'll be a motion penalty, and they'll mark.
Rollinson. The quarterback Hollowell with the long count. Fakes the pass, now backs up, launches one deep into Spartan territory and caught at the 5-yard line.
What in the world? The Spartan defender from the 8-yard line.
Hollowell, the quarterback Schultz, and Stevenson in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, Hollowell, the quarterback keeper on the left-hand side, and he is buried.
Hollowell with
He
the
gets
keeper.
back to the original line of scrimmage.
So, second and goal from the 5 for Hysham.
Schultz wide to the left. And Stevenson in the backfield. Quarterback keeper on the left-hand side and into the end zone.
Hollowell into the touchdown.
Is Dean Hollowell. Schultz split out wide to the right. Stevenson the lone back. The long count by Hollowell, and the quarterback keeper on the right-hand side, and
Hollowell with the keeper.
Hollowell for 2 more
In for the conversion.
on KIKC Forsyth and KCGM Scobey. Who's back to receive Librarian?
Back at the
David Lybrand deep to receive
football game, the
for the
Hysham
Spartans.
Pirates jump out in front of the Spartans. Hysham will be kicking off with 8:40 left to go in the first quarter.
Deep to receive is Librand in a short squib kick, and just falling on the football is Seth Nelson.
Seth Nelson.
At around the 20.
First score for the Pirates as the Spartans break out.
Hands in tight, Jones. And Handren in the backfield. The pitch goes to Handren around the right-hand side, and Handren
Chauncey Hendren with the carry.
will go nowhere. Maybe a yard on the carry. Wide to the right is Maldonado. The pitch to Handren in the backfield around the right-hand side, and Handren gets a couple yards on the carry.
Hendren with the carry.
Both carries.
Backs in the I formation, Jones and Handren. Selvig up over center. Kicks the handoff with the quarterback keeper on the right-hand side. Selvig with some running room and close
Matt
ball
Selvig
touchdown
with the keeper.
for Matt Selvig.
In on the tackle, 36-yard line.
Selvig up over center, and flags are flying.
Flags on the field.
I believe encroachment.
We'll go against the Pirates, and they move to the 5.
Jones and Handren in the backfield for the Spartans. Handoff goes to Jones, first man through. Jones is met, and Jones.
He stacked up
Yeah,
by
Jones with the carry.
Hysham.
Spartans up on the line. Selvig up over center. Takes the handoff, second man through. Handren. Handren with good yardage
Chauncey
on the
Handren.
carry. Close to a first down for Chauncey Handren.
Going to depend
With
on
the
the
carry.
swap there. Looked like they had it, drove him back, and then he 43-yard line. Or 33, excuse me.
That's Selvig, the quarterback. Fakes the handoff, first man through. Quarterback keeper around the right-hand side, and Selvig
Selvig
is
with the
buried
keeper.
maybe a yard on the carry. It's in Pirate territory. Selvig up over center with the reverse around the right-hand side. That is Seth Nelson. Seth Nelson with a few yards on the carry.
Seth Nelson.
Jones and Handren in the backfield. Selvig with the handoff to Handren. Handren around the right-hand side with some running room. Close to a first
Chauncey
down.
Handren.
Handren
I think he's going
leaned
to get
for it.
Lean
Close
for
to
it.
first
He's
down
gonna
yardage.
grasp.
Spun and got it. Spartans come out of the huddle. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Selvig takes the handoff around the right-hand side, having trouble. Breaks a couple tackles and maybe up to the line of scrimmage.
Selvig with the keeper.
Well, it looked like
Jones and Handren still in the I formation. Selvig up over center. Fumble on the play. And
Fumble on the play.
Selvig falls
Selvig
on it.
recovers.
Nelson wide to the left. Maldonado wide right. In the shotgun is Selvig. The long count. Takes the handoff, now pitches around the right-hand side. Jones with great running room, and Jones knocked out of bounds.
Jeff Jones
bounds on the far side over there to run him out.
with the pitch for first
I
down.
believe it was. Well, I'm not sure, so I won't say.
Handoff, Handren
Why would this
slips
be
in the
any better?
backfield, and
Chauncey's
here in the first quarter. Ends in tight for the Scobey Spartans. Jones and Handren in the backfield. Selvig, the quarterback, handoff, will go end around to Maldonado. Maldonado with some great running room and
Jared Maldonado
gets
with the
close
carry.
to the 5-yard line. In the backfield is Handren. Selvig up over center. We hit the keeper around the right-hand side. Selvig with some running room and
Matt Selvig
close to a touchdown.
carry.
And it looks like he got forced
stopped
out
at
of
about
bounds.
the 2-yard
Get a
line.
first down over there to
Ends in tight. Jones and Handren in the backfield. The handoff and the quarterback keeper.
Quarterback keeper, Selvig.
well, he nearly
Pushes
lost
through.
that football.
He did.
He bobbled that football as his momentum carries him. I think we're going to get a first down out of this. 5 times in a row he called the quarterback sneak, and he says, well, it's still working. They did it. Touchdown.
Matt Selvig in for the touchdown.
Matt Selvig from about a yard out as they break the huddle.
Hands in. Jones and Handren in the backfield. The keeper around the right-hand side. Selvig jukes and jives. Stretches for
Matt Selvig
goal line.
with the
Gets in
conversion.
there as it knotted up at 8. And Pirates and the Scobey Spartans, you're listening to Playoff Football on KIKC, Forsyth, KCGM, and Scobey.
Some deep to receive for the Pirates.
Back to receive for the Pirates is Tyler Stevenson. The kickoff is a low squib taken at the 30-yard line. And that is Nick Icapini. Icapini goes back.
As the Pirates break the huddle.
Pirates come out. In the eye is Schultz and Stevenson. Hollowell up over center. 8-8 your score. Hollowell handoff. First man through Schultz. Schultz holds his way and
With the
runs
carry.
into a host of Spartans. And Stevenson lined up in the eye. Hollowell up over center. At the pitch around the right-hand side, Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson with the carry.
And gets buried.
Oh, great defensive line play there by the South.
Rollinson wide to the left for the Pirates. Under a minute left to go here. Schultz goes in motion to the wide right. And flags fly.
Flag is on the play.
Well, I'd say it's
Two guys in motion.
illegal motion on the Pirates. I could be wrong.
I believe Scott Schultz.
Illegal motion call on the Pirates.
And that is the call,
they
illegal
got a ton
motion
of
to march
penalties
off
already.
against the Pirates. So they'll do third down over again from the 25-yard line. The Pirates break the huddle.
Rollinson wide to the left. Schultz, the lone back, now goes in motion. Hollowell, he'll drop back to pass. Fires one out in the flat to Stevenson, caught, and Stevenson passed the 30-yard line.
Stevenson.
About 6. Back in the 20, they're going to punt.
Back to receive his Librand for the Spartans. The punt is off, nearly blocked by Baker. A good high kick by Hollowell, and Librand is buried.
Hollowell
He's
kick.
hit by Tyler Stevenson. He's really cracked back.
Come out of the huddle, ends in. The quarterback, handoff, first man through is Jones, and Jones with some
Yeah,
yards.
Jones carry.
Spartans out of the huddle, ends in tight. Selvig, the quarterback, takes a handoff, drops back to pass, has time, launches one out, and
Well, I don't know who the intended.
in the backfield now for the Spartans at fullback. They'll go a handoff around the left-hand side. Handren crowds from behind,
Handren
and
with the
Baker
carry.
gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Back deep at the
22-yard line. Taking the kick is Stevenson. Stevenson around the left-hand side. Has some great running room. Down gets down the sideline and finally moves
Stevenson.
out of bounds.
Oh, he got a
With the run back knocked out
back
by
here by
Johnson Henry.
Hollowell up over center. The long count, handoff, second man through Stevenson. Stevenson takes a hit.
Stevenson with the carry.
Out after a couple of yards on the carry. Schultz and Stevenson lined up in the eye. Hollowell, quarterback keeper around the left-hand side, gets inside
Hollowell
the
with the keeper.
and some great yardage for
Imaging from their own the Spartan 12-yard line.
Rollinson and Clifton in tight. The keeper around the left-hand side, Hollowell with some great running room and into
Dave
the end
Hollowell
zone.
with the
Hollowell.
touchdown.
Well, he just broke the tackle there, and Hollowell with and into the end zone. And a point after attempt by Hysham.
Hollowell, the quarterback, with another keeper around the left side. Now the option to Stevenson. Stevenson, we have floated one into the end zone and successful to Schultz.
Option pass complete.
Your score on the NCI Sagebrush Cellular scoreboard. Hysham
Holy
16,
smokes.
Scobey 8. You're listening to the play. The kick by the Pirates taken by Nelson back at the 20-yard line. Nelson along the left-hand sideline.
Nelson
Finally forced out of bounds.
With the kickoff return.
From the 27.
Spartans have their ends. Maldonado and Nelson split out wide. Handoff will go to Jones, and Jones.
Jeff Jones in the carry.
To the 30-yard line.
Brought down by Scotch.
Split out wide. Jones alone back. Selvig up over center. Handoff goes to Jones. Jones straight up.
Jeff Jones with the carry.
And close to midfield.
Wow, a great second.
Nelson the ends. Split wide. He alone back. He is Handren. Quarterback keeper around the right-hand side. Selvig goes nowhere.
I'll tell you that.
Back to receive is Stevenson. He kick. Lands at about the 15-yard line. Goes out of bounds. Pirates come out of the huddle. Ends in. Schultz and Stevenson lined up in the eye. And quarterback Hollowell. A long count. Keeper around the left-hand side. Breaks a couple of tackles. And
Hollowell with the
second
keeper.
effort. Ends in. Hollowell, the quarterback. Handoff, first man through. Schultz with the carry. First down carry.
Schultz for Centerville next weekend.
Pirates will split. Stevenson wide to the right, as well as Rollinson. And they hand off.
Schultz with the carry.
Schultz. Hollowell up over center. 6:30 left to go here in the second quarter. 16-8. Hysham. A long count. Handoff. First man through. Schultz with some great running room straight up the middle, and a first down for
first down carry.
Spartan territory. The quarterback Hollowell up over center. Fakes a handoff. Now the keeper around the left-hand side, and
Hollowell
breaks
with the
one
keeper.
tackle.
Brought down by Pirates break the huddle 2nd and 8.
Schultz and Stevenson lined up in the eye for the Hysham Pirates. Ends in tight. And the long count. Fumble on the play. Hollowell picks it up, starts running around the left-hand side, and great running.
Hollowell with the fumble recovery and carry.
Yes, he does make
Out. Hollowell takes the handoff. The keeper around the left-hand side. Great running room, and a fumble on the play.
With the carry, fumble recovered.
Well, they pick up about
By Seth
3 yards
Clifton.
on the fumble with the ball going 21.
Ends in tight for Hysham. They lead at 16-8 with 4:50 to go here in the second quarter. Hollowell, keeper, straight up the middle. And
Hollowell
finally brought down
by
the
Chauncey
15-yard
Henry.
line. Schultz and Stevenson in the eye. Handoff, fakes the handoff, first man through. Now the second man, Stevenson,
With the carry.
with the carry around the left-hand side.
Nikolai Lund.
Watch for that quarterback keeper around the left-hand side, Hollowell. The quarterback, now the handoff to Stevenson, and he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Going to be very close.
Tyler
to that
Stevenson
first
brought down.
on the
Schultz is split to the left. Stevenson, the lone back. The keeper around the left-hand side. Hollowell, the speedster on his feet, and
Hollowell
finally
with the
knocked out
keeper.
of bounds.
Brought down by Nikolai Lund.
That being Clifton and Arneson. In motion. Stevenson and flags fly.
Flag on the play.
Stevenson looked like they were going to call it. And the Hysham coach not too pleased with this. Looked like Stevenson wanted to call a timeout, but they back him up 5 yards. So they take it back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to be, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Pirates.
Pirates out of the huddle. Quarterback keeper around the left-hand side. Hollowell. Hollowell still on his feet, stacked up, and the whistle's blown.
Hollowell with the
He
keeper.
does not want to go down.
Hollowell, the quarterback. Up over center. Long snap. Long count, that is, and the handoff Stevenson. Through the end zone.
Fumble, loose
Fumble.
football, and
Out of bounds.
Stevens with the carry.
the football
Fumble
is
on the
fumbled
play out of the back.
to 8, Hysham. And they still talk to the Spartan coach over on the far side. But I think it'll all go for naught. The touchdown is going to stand. The officials now coming back onto the field. And now they're going to confer. And we will go for the extra point. It's 22-8 Hysham. As the Pirates go for the point out.
Schultz and Stevenson lined up in the eye for the Pirates. And movement on the left side, and
Flag.
So there was movement on the
call
left
against
side
Hysham.
of the line for the Pirates, and they'll march off 5 yards. And the Pirates will go from the football game.
Pirates, they'll come out. And once again, movement on the
Another flag,
offensive
motion.
line
Well,
Against the
but
Pirates.
confusion there, the quarterback.
Wide to the right is Rollinson. Schultz, the lone back. And Hollowell, he'll drop back to pass. Has time, floats one deep into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. Schultz.
Conversion good from Hollowell.
Defending was back
Schultz.
to score, 24-8. Hysham with the lead.
You're listening to playoff football. Yes, we do.
Hendren's not touching the ball nearly often enough. This could be a disaster.
Lon takes a football at the Jones and Handren in the backfield. Hand off to Handren. Handren straight up the middle. Jumps a tackler.
Johnson Handren with the carry.
A couple yards on the carry. Hands in tight for the Spartans. Hand off. Takes the hand off to Jones. Quarterback keeper Selvig lunges
Selvig with
forward.
the keeper.
Well, a great job by Rich Kimball over there.
Seth Nelson. The lone back is Jones. Back to pass. Selvig has time. Lofts one up. And contact, but
Well, the legs got tight.
and Nelson lined up out wide. Back to pass Selvig. Fires one to
That's gotta be a
Labrand.
flag.
Legs fly and
Flag on the play. Intended receiver, David Labrand.
The interference, I'm sure, is going to go against the Pirates, Seth Clifton. Look from here as if the hit after the intended receiver contacted the football, but the flags fly and they talk to the Spartan defenders, so it's going to go as an interference call against Hysham. We're under a minute, 24-8, and
Defensive pass interference on Hysham.
the football.
Handren wide right. Selvig, the quarterback, will drop back to pass. The
Pass
screen
block
pass
is
to
good.
Jones. Jones struggling
Pass
for
complete to
yardage
Jones.
and finally brought down.
Back in the second quarter.
Jones is split out wide to the left this time for the Spartans. Back to pass is Selvig. Selvig having trouble. Breaks a tackle and finally getting out of bounds. Selvig.
Selvig with the carry.
Selby.
Spartans back in their passing offense. Handren wide to the right. And the pitch to Jones, the lone backfield. And Jones run out of
Jones with the
bounds.
carry.
Goes to a first down.
Run out by Stevenson.
Over there.
Jones in the backfield. Handren goes in motion. From left to right. Plenty of time. Shoots one out and over the head of Maldonado. And
Pass intended for Maldonado.
Hysham.
Pirates come out of the huddle. Schultz and Stevenson lined up in the eye. 22 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 24-8 Hysham, and the keeper around the left-hand side, Hollowell. Hollowell with some blockers ahead of him, and now the gap closes in.
Hollowell with the carry. Brought down by Jones.
Rebo. And that, of course, underway
Harlow 6
as
and 2
we
in a row.
speak. And Hysham will be
Took the hell out of
kicking.
me.
Back to receive on the 3-yard line is Librand, a low squib
What is
kick,
this squib kick?
and will go out of bounds.
God.
Boy, that was a little dangerous. One of the Spartans
Kickoff out of bounds.
got a hand on that football. That was
Huddle in the shotgun is Selvig. Wide to the right is Handren. The keeper around the right-hand side having trouble and brought
Selvig brought down by Schultz.
And Selvig
now, we got a
legs fly.
flag flying to make the tackle. It looked like a loss on the play, but they're marking it back at the original line of scrimmage. The football is sitting on the 30-yard line. And they talked to the Hysham Pirates. The flag flying from in the Hysham defensive backfield there. And they are going to march it off against the Spartans.
Illegal block on the Spartans.
And an illegal block, they'll take it back.
Spartans come out. Jones and Handren lined up in the eye. Handoff to Handren around the right-hand side. Has some running room, and finally brought down.
With the carry brought down by Seth Clifton.
Close to 30 yards. Spartans break the huddle, hands in tight. The lone back is Handren. They fake the reverse around, handoff will go to Handren. Handren up.
Chauncey Handren up and in.
To the 35-yard line. Right to the right. In the backfield is Jones. Selvig in the shotgun, low snap, picks it up with the quarterback keeper on the right-hand side. And
that's over with the keeper.
Oh, he's caught for. They are.
They are. Selvig in motion is Jones. Jones fakes a handoff now to Handren. Handren straight up field.
He goes nowhere. Oh, I tell you.
Handren.
You're down in your own territory. Go for that one. That was a gutty.
And Schultz in the backfield. Handoff will go to Stevenson. Takes a hit and bounces off one defender. And straight up the field. 9:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Hollowell, the quarterback, up over center. He ends in tight. The quarterback keeper on the left-hand side takes a hit, and
Hollowell with the carry.
24-8 as Hysham break the huddle, 3rd and 5.
Schultz and Stevenson lined up in the eye. And once again, quarterback keeper around the left-hand side. Had some running room, breaks a few tackles, and he's gone. Hollowell.
Dane Hollowell with the touchdown.
35 yards down the look like they had this touchdown.
Hollowell up over center. The long count. Drops back to pass. Having trouble now. Fires one in the end zone and just overshot the defender.
Yeah, football on KCGM and Scobey. KIKC and
Another low squid kick by the Pirates, taken by Nelson. Nelson with some running room down the sideline. And
Seth Nelson with the return.
Well, there's a fumble there on the near side. They rule the ball goes out of bounds to go back to
2 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Selvig up over center. Hit the handoff. Handren. Handren around the right-hand side with some running room. And here's the tackle in the eye for Scobey. Ends in. Handoff to Handren. Handren straight up the middle. And maybe gets back to the line of ends in tight for the Spartans. The quarterback, Selvig, with the keeper around the right-hand side. Forced out of bounds.
Looks like they're going to go for it again.
Handren, the lone back for the Spartans. The keeper around the right-hand side. Selvig cuts it back. Selvig with some great running room up the middle and finally brought down
with the first down carry.
Selvig, the quarterback. There's 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Handoff goes to Chauncey Handren. Handren around the right-hand side. Takes a couple of
Chauncey Handren with the carry.
We've got 6:36 left to go in the third quarter.
Hands in tight for the Spartans. Fakes the handoff. Now second man through is Handren. Handren met at the line of scrimmage and might have lost a yard on that.
Handren with the carry.
Hysham just owning this football game.
Jones and Handren in the backfield for the Spartans, lined up in the eye. Quarterback keeper by Selvig around the right-hand side. And gets a couple
Selvig with the keeper.
Close to a first. In the backfield. Hands in tight. The long count by Selvig, the keeper. Selvig, they can go nowhere.
Selvig with the keeper.
Gotten back to the original line of scrimmage, and once again,
Brought down by
Hysham comes out of the huddle. They lead at 30-8 with 5:06 left to go here in the third quarter. Hollowell, the quarterback, handoff, first man through. Schultz. Schultz bulls his way forward and
Scott Schultz with
Hollowell, the quarterback, takes the handoff, the keeper around the right-hand side, and Hollowell
brought down by
right for the Pirates. Schultz and Stevenson lined up in the eye. Fakes the handoff, first man through, second man through. Stevenson with some good yardage.
Tyler Stevenson with the carry.
He just short. Back to receive is Librand on his own 20-yard line. Hollowell, good snap, great kick, and way over the head of Librand, rolls out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
On the 10-yard line, and deep hole. They were scrimmaging 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line.
Selvig in the shotgun, low snap, handoff, Jones. Jones through up the middle, tripped up, and maybe a yard on the carry for Jones.
Chauncey Hendren was
And Hendren lined up in the eye. Selvig up over center, drops back, the end around is Maldonado, and Maldonado kicks a few yards up.
Maldonado with the carry.
Selvig, they'll drop back, another end around to Maldonado, and this time they read that one.
Going to be a little bit short.
Maldonado with the carry.
Back up to
Stevenson back on his own 25-yard line. Selvig, the low snap, and the football gets up to
Hysham bounce. About the hit on about the 37-yard line and bounces back to inside the 30. Not the Bronx.
Pirates.
Flag's flying in front of me. Ought to be able to keep that straight.
Hollowell with the handoff. First man through is Schultz. And Schultz gets lined up in the backfield. Hollowell. Now Stevenson will go in motion wide to the right. Handoff to Schultz with the first down and more for the Pirates.
Scott Schultz with the carry.
Playoff here before the fourth quarter, and
St. Canada
Flags
boys.
fly, and
Get
once
all
again,
the
it was
motion.
motion.
Motion penalty against the Pirates.
So they'll march it back. Football in KCGM Scobey and KIKC in Forsyth. We'll take the 60-second break.
center for the Pirates. Wide to the right is Rollinson. Back to pass. Hollowell has all the time in the world and just short of the intended receiver.
Call, it looks like, is going to go against the Pirates. The intended receiver wide open over on the right side there, but Hollowell a little bit short with the pass. The ball landing about 5 feet in front of the intended receiver as the officials talk to Matt Selvig. And the
Holding the call against
the
Hysham.
Pirates, as most of them have in this football game.
Oh.
5.
Hollowell up over center. Handoff Stevenson, and he is buried in the backfield.
Stevenson with
Pirates come out of the huddle, ends in tight. Schultz and Stevenson lined up in the backfield. Hollowell, they'll drop back to pass. Pirates one to Stevenson. Stevenson around the left-hand side, has some running room, and past midfield.
Tyler Stevenson.
Here in the football game, 30-8. Hysham with the lead. Hollowell up over center. Or the Pirates fakes the handoff, take a man through.
Stevenson with the carry.
Looked
Tripped
like
down.
He tripped up, caught some turf there or something.
What? He just put his
Hollowell.
Look funny.
He'll punt it away here. Low snap, gets the kickoff. Takes a couple of bounces, and they'll go out to the 10-yard line.
Hollowell's kick.
Are split wide for the Spartans. The fumble, and it looked like Selvig.
Fumble on the play. Selvig recovers.
Long passes away.
The handoff will go to Hendren around the left-hand side, and he's brought down. He ends in tight. Hendren the lone back for Scobey. Selvig the quarterback. He'll drop back to pass.
Safety.
In a pickle and a safety.
Safety.
He was going
Hysham.
brought down to the backfield, so
They
the
get a
score
free
now,
kick out of it.
a quick football team. These Hysham Pirates, barring a miracle here, next weekend we'll be traveling to Centerville or Sunburst. I would guess Centerville. Spartan with a free kick and the ball is on the way.
And a nice kick by Selvig. Takes a bounce up the 10-yard line. Stevenson will pick it up. Goes around the right-hand side and tripped up.
Stevenson with the return.
5
of
yards.
the free.
Running back. 1st and 10, Pirates.
Hollowell with the handoff. Stevenson around the right-hand side. Has some running room and finally brought it
Stevenson with the
down.
carry.
Boy, give him a neck
And met by
tap.
You get a week off? That's right.
Next weekend.
Yep.
Finished up this week. The Bison giving the CMR a good ball game last night. Hand off up over the middle.
Schultz with a great
Schultz with the carry.
Well, he drug a starting defender.
Brought down by Seth Nelson.
In the high tackling.
Pirates come out of the huddle. Hollowell up over center. Hand off. Stevenson straight up the middle.
He
And
really busted out of that again. He was hit.
Stevenson with the carry. Brought down by
Pirates come out of the huddle. Hollowell up over center. And the handoff Stevenson, and he's met.
Now there's
Stevenson with the carry. Brought down by Chauncey Hendren.
the line of scrimmage at
Schultz is Nick Icapini. He'll fill in at that fullback position. Hollowell with the keeper on the left-hand side. Running room, and Hollowell.
Peyton Hollowell with the keeper inside the 5. Brought down by Jeff Jones.
By Jeff Jones, but Hollowell juking is outside, and
He's be coming back.
Chauncey bent over there and like blocking from the rear.
Chop block.
And that blocking from the rear on
Illegal
Chauncey.
block.
He went down and the flags flew, so they'll
On Hysham.
push this off way back down to the 54 left in the football game.
Schultz back into the game for the Pirates. Back in at fullback. And the handoff Stevenson. Around the right-hand side, breaks a few tackles, spin move, and
Ty Stevenson with the carry.
for the Hysham Pirates. Drops back to pass, and will launch one to Stevenson. Stevenson around the right-hand side, and
Stevenson with the pass
up to the 40-yard
reception.
line.
Well, the screen pass
Down
was
to the
Stevenson.
40-yard line.
Schultz and Stevenson in the backfield. Takes the handoff, drops back to pass, has time, and over the head of Schultz.
Pass intended for
Pass.
Schultz, incomplete.
10-7.
Hollowell, the quarterback, with the end around
Gets it back to about the 50.
in the backfield. Chauncey Hendren. Selvig, the quarterback. He'll drop back to pass. Fires one up and over the head of Jones.
Selvig's
The
pass intended for Jeff Jones.
With two of them split wide. Pass intercepted by Stevenson. Stevenson up to the 25, to the 20. Still on his feet with some great running room.
Selvig's pass
and
intercepted by Tyler
bounced
Stevenson.
inside the 5-yard line.
Adding the interception by Stevenson. And first and goal from the 4-yard line.
Hollowell still in at quarterback for the Pirates. The long count, handoff, Schultz, first man through and into the end zone.
Got Schultz for the
And
touchdown.
Schultz. In the backfield now for Hysham. Back to pass is Hollowell. Lofts one into the end zone and caught by Tyler
Pass complete.
Robinson.
KIKC, Forsyth, KCGM, and Scobey.
God, you could get hurt out there. About my size.
And the kickoff by the Pirates is a low squib kick.
Somebody won.
Rolls past one of the Spartans and Nelson falls on it at about their own 16-yard. Selvig up over center. Maldonado wide to the right. And a quick pass to Nelson through his hands and incomplete.
Nearly into the hands of Fatway with a very satisfying win.
Second and 10 for the Spartans. A pitch in the backfield to Handren around the left-hand side. And Handren out past the 20-yard
Hendren with the
line.
carry.
It's going to get any better.
Handoff will go to Handren in the backfield. Around the left-hand side, running room, gets
Chauncey
past
Hendren with the
the
carry.
first down marker
Well, Chauncey picks up about 10.
to the right. Back to pass to Selvig. Selvig fires one, hits Jones on the left side. Jones still on his feet,
Jeff Jones
and
with the
finally
reception.
tripped up.
Might have stepped
For
up
first down yardage.
at about the
Selvig up over center. In motion is Handren. Left to right. They're throwing up and intended receiver Nelson up over his head.
7's dead inside.
Ends in tight for the Spartans. A fake handoff, screen play will go to Handren, and the Pirates sniff that out, fumble on the
Loose ball,
play.
but I think he was down. We'll see what the
Pass complete to Hendricks.
officials rule.
To the right, wide left is Jones, back to pass to Selvig. Selvig is being hurried, now he'll take off the football, and flags are flying.
Illegal block.
No question about that. A
Flag of the play.
Rear, one of
Illegal block.
that was Seth Nelson just right in the back of the Hysham Pirate, and it's, you know, and right in front of the official.
3 feet away.
Yeah.
The official had no, yeah, I had to throw this one. So they'll march that one back, and from the point of the infraction, so the Spartans will go all the way back to who knows where. We'll wait and see. They turn it down.
Icapini in the backfield for the Pirates, new quarterback. And the handoff will go to Icapini around the right-hand side and finally forced out of bounds.
Dick Icapini with the carry.
Wants to play there, and they
Strickland hit the football, the quarterback keeper around the left-hand side and brought down the backfield
Strickland with the keeper.
by Handren.
Brought down by Chauncey
out
Hendricks.
of there in that big ball game. But you can bet Tim Tharp will let us know if they win it.
Yeah.
Tim Tharp, of course, over there following the Power Brady football team. Is a hand up. The Pirates, they scrimmage from the 27-yard line, their own 27.
Strickland up over center. Hit the pitch around the left-hand side. Icapini with some running room, finally forced out of bounds.
Icapini with the carry. Run out by Hendricks.
Run out on the field.
Holding.
Apparently they are marching it back against the Pirates. I'll tell you, when they total up the penalties on this one, decided advantage for the Spartans. They're back.
Icapini in the backfield, as well as Hauk. Pitch to Icapini around the right-hand side, and he's roped out of
Icapini
bounds.
with the carry.
Get some calls from Mr. Tharp.
Strickland up over center for the Pirates. The quarterback keeper straight up the middle. Strickland with running room and finally dropped down. Past the
Strickland with the keeper.
30-yard line.
The Spartans dancing with it, they're scrimmaging from about the 30-yard line.
Hauk and Icapini in the eye. Strickland, the pitch to Icapini around the left-hand side and finally brought down.
Pitch to Icapini. Brought down by Hendricks.
Nelson back on his own 20-yard line. A kick by Hollowell. It's a good one. Nelson takes it at about the 17. Nelson around the left-hand side. Has some running room and finally run out of bounds.
Seth Nelson with the punt return.
To the far side by Dean Hollowell.
Run out on about the
And the Spartans will be first and 10.
39-yard line, 34-yard line.
In the football game, Spartan season will end. And they will, in the state, should have it here somewhere.
In the meantime, Maldonado wide left. In the backfield is Jeff Jones. Selvig with the pitch. And a reverse around the left-hand side is Librand with some running room. And Librand knocked out of bounds.
Librand with the reverse.
Rank.
Selvig, the quarterback, will drop back to pass. Launches one deep and overthrew the intended receiver, Handren. Wide to the right is Handren. Selvig, will drop back to pass. Being flushed out of the pocket. Will throw it deep into the end zone and
Pass intended for Nelson. Incomplete.
Well, now,
Strickland up over center and a long count. Handoff. They'll go to Hauk. Hauk straight up the middle.
Out with the carry.
the book on was right.
Play a winner of the Sudbury Centerville game.
Dominated the line.
That game being played in Centerville today. Hysham will play the winner of that game next week.
I'm going to send it back to our studios for a 2-minute break. Then we'll come back and we'll recap the listening playoff football. KCG and Scobey.
We're gonna work these games, we're gonna do a better job next time.
I guess so.
2 minutes, Green?
I wasn't good. I didn't get enough score for our team.
Okay.
Well, they should have plenty of.
Oh, we saved money on the gunpowder.
Yeah, I was gonna say they should have plenty of powder left for next year.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it'd be a good ball game. Should have been.
I was wrong.
Who's that guy? Who's up to run the gun?
Sebastian?
Dan Sebastian.
From Hysham? No, Fluxman.
That they could find. So Jennifer started baking and coming up with her own dog food.
Cloudstar was born with the introduction.
He's got some big drawings.